there it is. That's the most advanced prototype they have.
Oh! Oh shit!
We just stopped in the middle of the road here. So we just got to the testing site now, and there it is. That's the most advanced prototype they have. So I'm super excited to take it onto the road now, and let's see what it can do. Wow, the interior is looking much better, huh, in this one already. better than the other one. Mate, is that the way it's going to be eventually, or?
Yeah, with duct tape and everything.
With
yeah,
duct tape.
That comes for free. That's a year of difference in development and countless of, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of man hours of engineering and development. Okay, so Nico, this is a much more advanced prototype. So it's basically 90% hardware-wise what the production car will be. So let's say the battery, the powertrain are already quite there. In terms of straight line acceleration, you will have about 75 to 80% of performance.
Yeah, so what are we looking at, 2.4?
200?
Yeah.
Something like that, I would say, 2.4, 2.5. The steering rack is electric, but it has a mechanical connection to the wheels, yeah. But it's also steered by wire for the autonomous driving functions. Okay. So that's something that most other hypercars don't have. They have a hydraulic steering rack. Yeah. Then the brakes also, I mean, the brakes work, but the brake pedal feel is not tuned at all. Yeah. So it's an electro-hydraulic brake. So let's say when the battery is full, you press the brake pedal, you get only mechanical brakes, and then when the battery discharges, you brake and you should get the same feeling, but the car would manage between the electrical braking and the mechanical.
Just like my Formula 1 car.
Just like your Formula 1 car, but that requires still a lot of tuning.
But the brake as such always works, or nearly always?
It works always, don't worry about it. The brake works.
I'm sorry, I'm getting more and more nervous at the moment.
You will feel the car very quickly.
Awesome. So this is the track mode and all that, right?
Yeah, this changes the modes.
And what's on here?
So this is where you adjust the performance in the front and the rear. Yeah. So you can see here front powertrain and rear powertrain. So you have now 50% in the front and 50% in the rear. Yeah. So you can adjust independently. So rear, now you can have, for example, let's put 90% in the rear. Wow. You hear the rear cooling spooling up. Yeah. And we can have just 20% in the front, or 22, whatever you want. Yeah. Then this is the modes. So sport mode, drift mode. This one is track mode, which makes the car very stiff. Yeah. Then you have your custom modes, mode 1 and 2, which you can adjust as ever you wish. Yeah. And cruise mode. So that's basically, and range. Range is like minimum consumption.
That doesn't interest us for today.
That's not so interesting for us.
No.
So you have the honor, Nico, to be the first one to drive.
That's amazing.
The advanced prototype.
That's really amazing.
And you know, I'm really looking forward that you, Slobana. I'm really looking forward that you have the opportunity to drive the car in its finished form, or almost finished. So there's still a lot of work to do to get there. But
and then we take it on a track.
And then we take it on the track.
So subscribe for that one, because that will be coming soon in the next video.
And you'll be the first one. I promised you to be the first one to drive it on the track. So we'll get there fast as well. So just, you know, when you put it in track mode, the suspension gets much stiffer.
Yeah, can we do that now?
You can try it.
It's incredible what a long time it still takes to develop the last 5% of the car.
That's the hardest part.
That's incredible.
So you can still hear the noise, the stone chipping.
Yeah.
So for example, the door is really wide, and most of the stone chipping happens on the door.
Yeah.
And when you open up the door, you can see the underside. So we want it to be carbon.
Yeah.
But then you hear the stone chipping, so we would like to put something like a carpet there. Yeah. It will remove the stone chipping noise, but then you see the carpet when you open the door instead of carbon fiber.
Can't you do heli tape?
What's heli tape?
Heli tape is a see-through carpet.
But you would see the carbon through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wouldn't get sticky, like the stones wouldn't get sticky to it?
No.
Okay, that's maybe an option.
That's how the LaFerrari does it.
Yeah. But I don't think that helps with the noise of stone chipping. It helps with damaging, but not with the noise.
If you make it thicker?
Maybe something to try. Usually you do that with a smooth and soft carpet.
Yeah. Because the McLaren P1 also has a terrible noise on the stone chipping.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any solution.
Yeah, but they have a combustion engine. We don't.
Now we're good to go.
To drive a little bit more? Yeah. I think you're losing some money.
But it wasn't me. I think we're losing some parts. You sure it's safe to push the car a little bit, no?
Yeah, try it. Try to brake a little bit.
Yeah, what?
The brake, just so you get the feeling.
Amazing! Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh, it has great. The drive is amazing in the corners, huh? It's really like
Planted.
positioned really well.
This is not track mode yet.
Really great feel, yeah, but already it's really great feel.
Oh shit! Nobody told me that this is part of my job. Woo! And the seaside in front of us.
Relaxed? Relaxed or not?
I would be if it wasn't what it is.
If it wasn't a 50% car. Oh,
If it wasn't so important for us. But I trust you. So we wanted it also to be quite comfortable, so it's not too hard.
Yeah.
In track mode it's much harder, but you can see it's now a balance between comfort and handling.
Yeah.
Another thing I think that's very important is to have a really good view. So it's a lot of glass surfaces and it's easy to see out into the sides and big mirrors and so on.
Yeah.
So that was also important, and you have quite a lot of room inside the car. Maybe we go back and you do a drive without me to try the track mode.
Yeah.
I think it would be good if you had our test driver with you for the track mode. He was testing it a lot.
Okay, so we got Miro back in the house.
Okay.
The lead test driver here at Rimac. So you're going to explain to us track mode. What's the difference?
So track mode, the difference is that the suspension is a little bit stiffer.
Yeah.
The dampers are stiffer, and you also have torque vectoring mode a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
So what that helps you is to turn in with the car.
Yeah.
So it induces more yaw basically, and faster reach the top of lateral acceleration.
Okay.
So the car feels even more nimble than it is in sport mode.
Okay.
So you can feel when you go into the corner, so on and off throttle you will feel that the car is yawing more. So we have torque vectoring and we have 4 electric motors that are independent, so they are basically the computer is calculating how much torque you need on each wheel to maximize the grip of the tire.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have maximum energy harvesting on as well. Like I'm not even braking.
Yeah.
And the thing is hitting the brakes like normally on any other road car. Maximum braking. It's impressive.
And you have the full potential, full power.
Matt is saying.
Okay, we'll stop to the right.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the mountains now. We just stopped in the middle of the road here because there was just this tiny brake thing, and they preferred to stop just to fix it up quickly. So that's the end of our test drive here today. Now I need to get back to the other side of the road. But anyways, you know, we've got the content for you. I think it was super exciting for you to follow as well, and super exciting for me to drive. First experience also driving such a prototype. and it's so cool, you know, because you feel like little things here, little things there, where you know that they're still gonna work on it to try and perfect it. And I'm impressed by how much of an effort it is, the last 5% in developing such a road car, such a high performance vehicle. Like the last 5% is such a mission, you know, in every area, like the braking, the feel of the pedal, the accelerator, the feel, everything, to get everything like from 95 to 100%, huge mission. So huge respect to Mate and his team as well to create such a mean machine. And now we're just gonna jump in the car and we're gonna say bye to Mate, and then that's it. Mate, thank you very much. What was if you had one worry this morning, what was it?
That something would go wrong with the car. Mission fulfilled.
It was just a tiny thing, so that's fine. And anyways, I enjoyed it. I got to experience it. So
the merit of development. You now know how it is to develop something.
No, but honestly, that I've never driven a development car. I have huge respect for you guys for for this last, as I said before in the video, but the last 10%. Oh my god,
that's 90% of the work.
How crazy! And then with this electric powertrain, the whole torque vectoring. I mean, you said there's like so many components.
Yeah, that have to interact, work together, talk to each other, act in a certain way if something goes wrong. So lots of things. But soon that will be over. I think in the next 6 months. You saw the progress from the early prototype that we drove today to the factory, and this advanced prototype, which is a huge leap, and that's the next leap we are going to do in 6 months to finish the car, and then you get to drive it properly on the track. So, and you have to subscribe because Mate made a promise, and that is that the next video, you'll be the first one to drive it on the track. Awesome. Subscribe so you don't miss that out. Thank you very much. Bye 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 bye. Thank you, Mate. Bye. Thank you, Marta. Marta, Chief of Communications. She's been the boss today, right? Always. Thank you very much to the whole team, Alex, Ruben. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.